Hey, Gabe with Vitev. So sometimes you have a faucet like this, a wand style or a pull-out style faucet, and you want to use a countertop ionizer, something like our Flow or our Flow Plus. And up until now, you were stuck. You could not use one of those systems if you had this style of faucet because you couldn't connect to that bottom piece. You didn't have an aerator like a standard faucet does. So you were stuck. But now we've got a new inline diverter valve, we call it. This will actually splice into a wand style or a pull-out style faucet and make the Flow and the Flow Plus work for you. And I'm going to show you how to do that here real quick. All right, so we got a zoomed in look here, tabletop look, so you can see all the different components that you're going to have to need. First thing to kind of orient ourselves, where we're going to connect is on this connection between the tubing, the hose that's inside of the faucet, and the faucet head. And to check to see if you have a compatible faucet, because we didn't check every brand or every model out there. And there's a lot, but probably somewhere like 70 to 80% of these are going to work this way. What you want to look for first is a connection like you see here, like a garden hose connection or just a very flat flush connection. Because you're going to take this diverter valve and you're going to connect it like this. It's threaded on both ends. You have a male side on one side and a female side on the other. And that's going to go in like that. The hose is going to go like this, okay? But what we found is that some hoses have a little stem that's pointing out of here. It's got a different sort of gasket connection, I guess it is, or a different way for the water to feed through, and that's not going to work. You're going to be in that 20% of people that just is sort of stuck. You either have to get a different style of faucet for your sink to use a Flow or a Flow Plus, or we're going to have to look at a different option, and we can help you with some different options for that as well to go under sink. But that's what you want to look for first, is just a smooth, flat connection, just like that one shows. We're going to have a couple of adapters in your box as well because we want to make sure that you're able to fit both style or both sizes of connections. This is a 1/2-inch connection. The Delta brand, the Moen brand, this is a Kohler brand. They all had different sizes. They either had a 1/2-inch size or they have a 3/8-inch size. And so we're going to provide that step down or step up option, depending on which way you're looking at it, for you as well. But when you have your sink, you're ready to install the Flow or the Flow Plus, take the wand off and just kind of hold on to this to make sure it doesn't snap back inside. This one's got a large enough fitting, it's not going to go far, but some could kind of spring back in here a little bit. So kind of mitigate that as best you can. I would say put the diverter valve on the tube side first. It just threads right on there like that, and then it's not going to fit back down in there. And then you put the wand back on, just like that, okay? And so that's the way it's going to fit. And then what you do is you take you'll see right here, let me take this back off so you can see it a little bit better. What you have here is what we call a compression nut. And this compression nut comes off of that piece there, and you're left with just a kind of a stem that's pointing out. The tube from your Flow or your Flow Plus, where the previous diverter valve was, take that off, and you're going to take that compression nut and slide it up down the tube a little bit. Push the tubing onto that stem, slide the compression nut back on, tighten it on there good, and there you go. And now you have the full setup where this fits back on the head, the hose fits back on here, and you've essentially spliced your wand faucet so that you can maintain the functionality that you want and the benefits from that. But then when you want to use your filter, your Flow or your Flow Plus, you simply turn the water on, pull the stem, and it'll send the water not here, through the tube, off to your filter, and you can fill up your glass or your pitcher, whatever you like. When you're done, you turn the water off, this stem will snap back automatically, and the faucet will work just like it did prior. So there's your fix, the new inline diverter from Vitev for your countertop Flow or Flow Plus and a wand style faucet. Now, let us know if you have any questions. We're always happy to help.